Welcome back to School of Civil Engineering. This is Hedaetullah with another new video. As we have started Microsoft Excel tutorial series, and that is our lesson 14, and also we have started a subtopic about learn 100 plus Excel formulas, and this is its part 6. So in this lecture I am just going to discuss with you about VLOOKUP, then HLOOKUP, VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, then index, match, and indirect. Okay, indirect. So if you're new here, you can watch our previous video. Already I have discussed about many things about Excel. Actually I have completed 13 lectures, so you can understand that how much we have go for. And also, if you're new to our channel, then subscribe to our channel, and also if you're a civil engineer, then this is your channel, so don't forget to subscribe and support us. So let's start. So first of all, here actually I'll just delete that because that is our previous lecture work. Okay, so I have deleted that. I'll also delete that. Done. Now first of all, I will show you about VLOOKUP, I mean vertical lookup. So for vertical lookup, suppose there is another box. Suppose we will find out our value with respect to a data, suppose with respect to A, B, C, D, E, like that. With respect to that A, B, C, D, E, F, G, I mean that with respect to that name, we'll find out the data from any row. Okay, from any row. Okay, so here actually you can create any drop down list for here for your requirement, and also you can create that value 1, 2, 3 for your requirement. You can use that. So first of all, I will use that. Suppose equal to VLOOKUP. Okay, then bracket. Now it's telling us lookup value, I mean with respect to what value will use our lookup. So for here we'll input a value, and with respect to that value we'll find out a value from that table. Okay, with respect to the vertical row. So here lookup, this is our lookup value, then give here comma, then table array. So that is our table array. Okay, that is our table array. Otherwise also we can select that full, that is our table array. Now give comma the column index number. Okay, column index number. So from here, at which column? First, second, third, fourth. So with respect to that first column, okay, with respect to that first column, which column value we want to find? Suppose we want to find first of all our total 1, 2, 3, 4. Suppose it's 4, then give bracket, 4, then comma. Now we have to find out a true or exact. Actually when it is true, then it will give you a value that is approximate. Okay, but when you will use false, then you will find it will give you the exact value. So first of all we will select exact, then giving here bracket, enter. So it's giving her NA because they have no value. So if we give her A, then enter, just see here for A what is the total, 4800. Okay, now if we give her F, just see here for F it is giving us that value. Also if you need the value from here, you can select here. So from here, this is 4, that is 4. Now we'll go for 2. Okay, for row section, this is the column, second column 2. So for 2 it's giving, for F it's 106. So see here, in this way we can use our vertical lookup. Now we'll use here our horizontal lookup. Suppose with respect to that line we'll find out our value. So enter, then horizontal LOOK UP up bracket. so it's giving us lookup value. So we'll give here the we'll give here the lookup value. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just increase that. So equal to L double OK. Sorry, horizontal L double OK look up and bracket. So here what will be the lookup value? That section will be the lookup value. Will give here the value, and with respect to that value we'll find out a required value from her according to our column section. Okay, so then I'll give a bracket, then table array I will select full. Okay, I'll select full, then comma. Now it's telling us row index number. So from here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Suppose we want to find out value for this is row index number. That means you have to give value at that row. So I'll just first, second, third. Suppose I'll give it 3. Okay, then comma. After that it's giving us exact, then bracket, enter. Now if we give it roll, just see here when we have give roll, and from here this is the 1 2 3, and this is that was of 3. So at a 3 row it is 102. And also if we change that, if we give it suppose 6, enter, it's giving us 1 2 3 4 5 6. It should be 105, it's 105. So in this way we can use our vertical lookup and horizontal lookup. Actually you have to practice more and more to understand about that, and when you will understand, you will be very creative and you will be able to use in any way that software. Okay, now we'll use index. Okay, so how we'll use index? Actually press equal to INDEX, index, then bracket. Now it's telling us to give a array. Okay, it's telling us to give a array. So from here, suppose for that section, okay, for that section we'll find out that value, I mean the position of that value. Okay, position of that value. So here that was our array, then comma. After it's showing us worker, actually that's nothing, they have a table, that's why it's showing a worker, so don't nothing to worry here actually. So after that this is the row number. Okay, this is the row number, so I will give here the row number 4. Okay, then bracket, enter. It's giving us 104, 1 2 3 4 at the number of 4 number row, it's giving us 4. Okay, in this way we can just use that. Then also if I give index, then bracket, after that if I select full, from here if I select full, okay, so then give it comma, after that number of row I will give 1 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, for D I will find out value for D and total, it's total, so its row will be 1 2 3 4 5. It will be its row will be 5. And when we'll consider, when we'll select full, then we will be able to consider our column also. So number of column it's 1 2 3 4. We'll give her 4, then bracket, then enter. Now it's giving us 9200. So for D, if you see here for D it's 9200. So actually in this way also we can use our index. Okay, now we'll go for mass. So actually to use match, then equal to matcs match bracket. Now it's giving us lookup value. So just simply from here I will give a lookup value here, then comma, then lookup array. Okay, lookup array. So from here suppose this is the number of row. Okay, this is number of and from that column 1 2 3 4 there are 7 row. So this is the row, then bracket, actually not bracket, comma, then the mesh type, it's exact mesh, 0 for exact mesh, enter, then equal to, then we have to give a, suppose for 2, when, sorry, maybe I have done a mistake, J7 lookup value, then lookup array, sorry, it's not 2, we have to give here, suppose 102, enter. So now at which cell 102 it will give you here 2, so here 102, it's at 1 2, it's number of 2 row. Okay, I mean at second row. Now also if we can change that, okay, so if I give here, we can also change that equal to, then matcs match bracket, then lookup value, it will be our lookup value. Okay, then comma, then lookup array. So if we consider a array in that direction, okay, in that direction, then comma 0 bracket. Okay, then if we give her a value from here, suppose if we give her a J7 and that is J7 B4, sorry, here we have to give the value a. Okay, so when we have, I'm sorry for a mistake, okay, so here we'll just give it, if we give it, sorry, if we give her a, then it's showing us the a is in column 1. Okay, in that way we can find out its position actually. So after that we'll come here indirect, we'll come here indirect. Suppose, actually how we'll use indirect, suppose you have two product, okay, you have two product, suppose mango and banana. Okay, and your that product value is like that. Okay, consider any value. Suppose this is our 3 value. Okay, and also for banana we have some value. Okay, that is our value for our banana and for our mango. Now I will just show you that how actually indirect formula work. So first of all you have to select that. Okay, you have to select that, and we have to go data, sorry, formula, then we have to go here create from section, and from here we will create names from section, the top row, then okay. Now suppose we will find out the summation of that mango and banana when we record what. Suppose now I'll give her mango mango. Okay, now here I'll find out, I mean here I will use the indirect formula. So this is our equal to in, here is our indirect formula, double click. Now it's telling us reference text. So this is our reference text, then comma is telling us false or true. So we'll use false bracket, then comma. Now it's giving us value. Okay, it's giving us value, but we'll use here after equal to, we'll sum that, ACM sum bracket, and then again will false bracket, then here. Now see here, when we have input mango, then it's giving us the total sum of mango. If we sum that, then what happened, equal to SCM sum bracket. So from here, just see here, that is same. So if I give sum for it also, it is 1 actually. That control sorry, can sum here because we have created a table array for top. So this is for mango, actually that is for mango. Now if we sum here, if we now give here banana, B-A-N-A, banana, just see here, now it's giving the sum of that banana. So in this way also you can use here not only sum, average, A-V-A-R-A-G-E, A-V-E-R-A-G-E, enter. It's giving us the average for banana, total average for banana. And if we give her M-A-N-G-O, mango, so it will give us the average for mango. So in this way actually we can use indirect formula. Also we can in that video I have just shown you that we can mix up more than 1 or 2 formula with at a time. So when we'll also go in forward, then we'll also show that how we'll use more formula at a time to make our work very easy. So suppose here also we can use index and max at a time to make our work very easy. Okay, so thank you very much. If you think that is helpful for you, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel and also press the bell icon, and also like our video, share our video, and don't forget to leave a comment. So thank you very much. Stay connected till next video.